Okay, a very good morning dear students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti sir. In the last class, children, we were discussing about circle. The different terms connected with a circle was discussed by me in detail in the last class. Today let us prove some geometrical truths which are given by means of theorem in your NCERT book. Okay, let us consider the first theorem, that is 10.1. So what is the first theorem? The first theorem is, you see, this is the statement: equal chords of a circle subtend equal angles at the center. So what is equal chords? You see, look at the circle. Suppose this is a circle with center O. Look at AB and look at CD. AB and CD are two chords. Suppose it is given that they are equal. Suppose you are given AB equal to CD. Okay. So AB equal to CD given. Now look at the two endpoints of the chord AB. The two endpoints of AB are A and B and they are joined to O. So if the two endpoints of a chord are joined to the center, whatever angle is formed at the center, so that is said to be the angle subtended by this chord at the center. So angle subtended by this chord AB at the center is which one? Angle AOB. Similarly, angle subtended at the center O by this chord CD is which one? Angle COD. So what we want to prove? We need to prove that if AB equal to CD it is given. If AB and CD are equal, how will you prove that this angle and this angle? That is angle AOB and angle COD are equal. See how to prove it. So given, you write down AB equal to CD. To prove this angle equal to this angle AOB equal to angle COD. Now how to prove it? See, in order to prove that these two triangles are, this angle and this angle are equal, it will be sufficient for us to show that these two triangles are congruent. So if we can prove by any means that these two triangles are congruent, automatically this angle and this angle will be what? Equal by CPC. So let us test the congruence of these two triangles. So in triangle AOB and triangle COD, you see COD. Now you are already given AB equal to CD. See, AB equal to CD it is given. Okay. Now look at OA. OA and OC. See, OA and OC, they will also be equal. Why? Because same radii. They represent the same radii. You see, OA and OC are same radii. So the two radii of a circle are of same length. You know. So OA and OC will be equal. Okay. What about OB and OD? Again, OB and OD also same radii. You see, OB and OD same region. So which condition? Now we got the three matching parts. You see, we got the three matching parts. So by SSS, side congruence condition, these two triangles are what? Congruent. Therefore, so what will we write? Therefore, by side. Therefore, by side congruence condition or congruence criterion. Therefore, by side condition, what will happen? Triangle AOB will be congruent to triangle COD. Now if these two triangles are congruent, see, these two are corresponding angle. So therefore angle AOB will be equal to angle COD. Why? The region is CP. Okay. So by CP/CD this angle and this angle are equal. So what did we prove? We proved that if two chords are equal, if two chords of a circle are equal, they will subtend equal angle at the center. Now the next, what is the converse of this statement? You see, the converse is given in theorem 10.2. What is the converse? You see, the statement: if angles subtended by the chords of a circle at center are equal, then the chords are equal. So what is the meaning of this statement? If angles subtended by the chords, suppose you take any two chords, suppose AB and CD. These are two chords, okay, of the same circle. Okay. Now in this circle, if AB and CD are two chords, suppose these two chords subtend equal angle at the center. That means this chord subtends this angle at the center and this chord CD subtends this angle at the center. Suppose it is given that this angle and this angle are equal. Okay. So what will we write is given? So what will be given? So AB, that means AB, chord AB and CD subtends which angle? Angle AOB and angle COD. Okay, at center, at O, such that angle AOB equal to angle COD. It is given. It is given that these two angles subtended by the two chords are equal at the center. Now what we need to prove? We want to prove, you see, we want to prove that these two chords will be equal. That means we have to show that AB equal to CD. Okay. Now how can we prove this? Let us see. How can we prove it? It can also be proved in a similar manner. If we can prove by any means that these two triangles are again congruent, then AB and CD will be equal by simplicity. Because you see AB and CD are corresponding sides of these two triangles. So if by any means or by any methods we can prove that these two triangles AOB and COD are congruent, then automatically AB will be equal to CD. Now the point is, how will we prove these two triangles congruent? Let us see. Okay. So what are the matching parts? What are the matching parts in this particular theorem? What are the matching parts of the two triangles which are equal? Let us find out. Let us find out the three matching parts of the two triangles in order to claim, in order to prove that they are congruent. Okay. So let us come to the proof part. See, you are given this angle equal to this angle. Very good. Next, you see, in this triangle and this triangle, look at this side equal to this side. Why? OA will be equal to OD, because they are the same radii of the one circle or of the circle. Similarly, OB and OC, they are equal. Look at OB equal to OC also. OB and OC, they are also the radii of the same circle. The two different radii, I mean their values will be same, because we know that the two radii of a circle are of same length. So OB will be equal to OC, OA will be equal to OD, and these two angles are given equal. Then which condition? We got the three matching parts. So which condition does it satisfy? Which congruence condition does these three matching parts satisfy? It satisfies the side angle side. You see, OA equal to OD, OB equal to OC, and this angle equal to this angle. AOB equal to angle COD. That means by SS the two triangles are congruent, and if by SS condition if the two triangles are congruent, then automatically AB and CD will be equal, because they are the corresponding sides of the two triangles, congruent triangles. And by simplicity we know that if two triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal. So all AB and CD are corresponding parts of these two triangles, so they will be automatically equal. Okay, so that will be the proof. Now to prove, so test the congruency of triangle AOB and triangle COD. Okay. Now see, OA equal to which one? OA equal to, you can take OC. OA equal to OC. Okay. AOB, angle AOB equal to angle COD. It is given. What is the region? You write the region in bracket. This angle equal. It is given. You see, in the given condition. And this is same radii. Same radius. Okay. Now, the third condition is what? OA equal to OC, then OB equal to OD. OB equal to OD, also same radius, the region, same radii. Okay. So what did we get? So we got, you see, we got the three matching parts. OA equal to OC, angle AOB equal to angle COD, it is given, and OB equal to OD, it is the same radii. Therefore, by side angle side condition, you see, by side angle side congruence condition, triangle AOB will be congruent to triangle COD. Okay. Now, okay, you see. Now what will happen? If these two triangles are congruent by side angle side, then automatically AB. Therefore, AB will be equal to CD, because CP. Okay. So what did we come to know from this discussion? From this discussion we came to know that if two chords of a circle, you see, if any two chords of a circle subtend equal angle at the center, then the two chords will also be of equal length, means they will be equal. Okay, so this is what theorem 10.2 is. Okay, so children, in this class we discussed two theorems. One is equal chord subtend equal chords of a circle subtend equal angle at the center, and the other is if two chords of a circle subtend equal angle at the center, then they will be equal. I mean the two chords will be of equal length. Okay, so there are still many more theorems in this chapter. We will discuss the next theorem in the next class. Children, I hope whatever I discussed, these two theorems on circle, you must have understood. Okay, if at all it is true, if you think yes, we understood, Mahanti sir is explaining us very nicely, then I must say, children, you please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay, so we shall meet in the next class with the discussion of some other theorems. Okay, from this chapter, that is circle. Okay, thank you.